Today, we're diving deep into a royal battle that has been sending shockwaves throughout Buckingham Palace. Prince William, the future King of England, seems to have declared war on Queen Camilla, and the consequences of this power struggle could be profound. In fact, it has the potential to reshape the entire British monarchy. The question on everyone's mind is this a calculated move by William to safeguard the future of the royal family, or is it a personal vendetta against the woman who turned his mother's life upside down? Let's break down this complex situation and uncover the hidden layers of this royal drama. Recent events suggest that Princess Diana's enduring legacy is hitting Camilla hard, sending her into emotional turmoil, while King Charles finds himself struggling to maintain control over the monarchy. Prince William, always known for his composed demeanor and strategic thinking, seems to have orchestrated a series of calculated moves, each of which has subtly but significantly weakened Camilla's influence within the royal family. Perhaps the most shocking part of all is that King Charles, despite being her husband, appears helpless to stop this growing power shift. But why is William risking everything to push Camilla out of the royal spotlight? Could it be that he is playing the long game, ensuring that when he takes the throne, Camilla will no longer be a significant figure in the royal hierarchy? The evidence that is mounting suggests that this could very well be the case. The summer of 2021 marked a pivotal moment, the unveiling of Princess Diana's statue in the sunken garden of Kensington Palace. Both William and Harry, despite their differences, put them aside to honor their beloved mother. However, there was one glaring absence at this momentous event: Camilla. And this absence didn't go unnoticed. According to palace insiders, Camilla's reaction was one of profound frustration, not tears of emotion. Why? Because the world had once again been reminded of Diana's lasting legacy. The media coverage was relentless. Headlines were dominated by Diana's humanitarian work, her enduring impact on the royal family, and her connection to the people. Meanwhile, Camilla's royal duties were overshadowed, completely left in the shadow of the late princess. But William didn't stop there. His speech at the unveiling sent a crystal-clear message to the world. He described Diana as a force for good and emphasized her unbreakable bond with the British people. The unsaid message, however, was just as powerful. No matter who wore the title of Queen Consort, Diana would always be the people's queen. Why has William consistently opposed Camilla's elevation to Queen Consort? Despite Queen Elizabeth II giving her blessing for Camilla to be officially titled Queen Consort, the transition was anything but smooth. Behind closed doors, it is reported that William was one of the staunchest opponents of this elevation. For him, this wasn't just about personal feelings, it was about history. Diana's infamous words, "There were 3 of us in this marriage," continue to haunt the royal family, and for William, those words represent a painful truth that can't simply be ignored or erased for the sake of Camilla's ambitions. When discussions around Camilla's future title first arose, William was reportedly quick to question whether the British public would ever fully accept her in such a role. The tension within the royal family was palpable. What was once thought to be a seamless transition was now under intense scrutiny, with William firmly pushing back on the idea of Camilla ascending to the role of Queen Consort. Rather than confronting Camilla head-on, William took a far more subtle yet equally effective approach. He kept Diana's legacy alive at every opportunity, ensuring that Camilla's place within the royal family remained tenuous and fragile. This is where William's long-term strategy becomes most apparent. One of the most striking tactics he employed was the exclusion of Camilla from key royal events. Despite holding the title of Queen Consort, Camilla found herself absent from many of the most intimate and significant moments within the royal family. From children's birthdays to school events and royal milestones, Camilla's absence was notable. And this wasn't by chance. Sources within the palace have claimed that William and Catherine, the Princess of Wales, have been orchestrating these scheduling conflicts for years, ensuring that Camilla remained sidelined and out of the spotlight. If you thought this battle was winding down, think again. Prince William is far from finished, and the recent moves he's made suggest that Camilla's influence is being systematically dismantled, step by step. From excluding her from royal events to ensuring that Diana's memory remains at the forefront, William is playing a long game and so far, he's winning. What's even more shocking is that even King Charles, the man who once stood steadfastly by Camilla's side, seems powerless to stop this shift. Camilla may have spent decades positioning herself by Charles's side, but William is doing everything in his power to ensure that her reign as queen consort is never fully realized. Each move William makes sends a clear message: Diana's legacy will never be overshadowed by Camilla, no matter how long she fights to keep her place. Now, the most crucial question arises: how will Camilla respond to this ongoing power struggle? After all, she has spent decades working tirelessly to secure her position beside King Charles. Is she really going to quietly fade into the background as William continues to chip away at her power? Royal insiders suggest that Camilla is not ready to simply step aside. In fact, some believe she is preparing for a counterattack. With King Charles growing weaker and the monarchy's future uncertain, Camilla could very well be making secret moves behind the scenes to ensure her power remains intact before William fully takes control. Could she attempt to rally key royal allies? Could she leverage public opinion to her advantage, turning the public tide in her favor? Or perhaps, might she push Charles into making desperate decisions that reinforce her position as queen consort? King Charles, caught between his wife and his son, seems increasingly powerless to prevent this dramatic shift in royal power. But could he be secretly allowing it to happen? Some royal experts believe that Charles may already be aware of William's calculated tactics and that he isn't entirely opposed to them. Could Charles be allowing William to weaken Camilla's influence, ensuring a smoother transition for the monarchy when the time comes? If so, it would mean that Camilla is not only battling her stepson but possibly facing a silent betrayal from her own husband. The clock is ticking for Camilla. As the power struggle intensifies, it is becoming increasingly clear that she may soon find herself isolated from the royal family, her influence significantly diminished. Will she be forced into a quieter, secondary role as William ascends to power, or will she launch a last-ditch effort to fight for her position as queen consort? Whatever the outcome, one thing is certain: the war for the future of the monarchy is far from over. As tensions continue to rise, the future of the British royal family hangs in the balance. Will Camilla fight back, or will William continue to systematically dismantle her influence until she is relegated to the background? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. This royal drama is far from over, and we'll be sure to keep you updated as new developments unfold.